Welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts About the 40K Universe. I am your host, Gershwin, and you're watching One Mind Syndicate. Today we continue talking about the Space Wolves as we get into the great companies. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We post Warhammer 40K content every single day, and if you have any suggestions, just comment down below. But with that said, let's get into 40 facts on the Space Wolves' great companies. Due to Russ's defiance in the wake of the Horus Heresy, the structure of his chapter owes more to his personality and culture than to the formal dictates of the Codex Astartes. The Space Wolves are divided into 12 great companies, each ruled over by a Wolf Lord, a warrior king, who is in turn advised by a council of elders, just like the native tribes of Fenris. Each great company takes its name from its Wolf Lord. Bjorn Stormwolf's Great Company, for example, also known as the Stormwolves. There is no fixed size for a great company. Each has its own headquarters, spacecraft, armory, forges, and other facilities within the chapter's massive citadel. In almost all respect, it is a separate, self-sufficient brotherhood of warriors with its own ancient customs, traditions, and renowned heroes. When a Wolf Lord is slain, a successor is elected by the old Lord's retinue of Wolfguard, and the great company takes on its name instead. When elevated to the rank of Wolf Lord, each new commander chooses a symbol from the ancient legends of Fenris as his emblem. This image is born on the great company's banner and repeated on the armor of members of the company. It is not unheard of for a Wolf Lord to change his name to echo the symbol he has chosen for his own. For instance, Egil Silverhand took on the name of Egil Ironwolf when he chose the mythical beast that lies beneath the mountains as his totem. Though there have been thousands of Wolf Lords over the Space Wolves' long history, many have chosen to repeat sigils used by famous precursors. Amongst the most favored emblems is that of Draken the Thunder Wolf, who in Fenrisian legend was defeated by Leman Russ. Currently, Bjorn Stormwolf's great company carries this device, though it will no doubt recur long after Bjorn has passed into legend. Unlike most chapter masters, the Great Wolf commands his own company. The company of the Great Wolf is effectively another great company in itself, but different from the others in some important respect. This company is host to the chapter's priesthood, its wolf priests, iron priests, and rune priests, and other auxiliary elements. These assets and figures of legends are added to the other great companies as and when the Great Wolf deems it necessary. When a Great Wolf dies, his great company first elects the new Wolf Lord, then the entire chapter elects the successor from amongst the 12 Wolf Lords. To vote, each Space Wolf casts a stone inscribed with a name rune into the dragon's skull in the heart of the Fang. Whichever lord has the most rune stones at the stroke of midnight is elected as a new Great Wolf. These votes are usually carried by a huge margin in favor of one candidate or another, for the Space Wolves value courage, strength, and honor over blind loyalty to their Wolf Lord. But should two lords accrue the same amount of stones, will fight a duel upon the feasting table of the Great Hall, as Russ and the Emperor once did. The victor, helping his opponent back to his feet, is hailed as the new Great Wolf. The Great Wolf sigil is always the same, the wolf that stalks between the stars. It is the ancient badge of Russ himself, and the symbol proudly emblazoned on the chapter's banner. The Great Company of Bran Redmaw is that of the Blood Maws. The Great Company of Bran Redmaw is the Blood Maws. His personal icon is the Bloodied Hunter. The savagery of his company is legend. Some say the curse of the Wolfen haunts his ranks, for their enemies are often found literally torn to pieces. Yet they are also cunning. Bran's numerous Grey Hunters will often lie in wait for the foe after the fury of the frontal attack forces their retreat. The Great Company of Engir Krakensdoom is known as the Sea Wolves. His sigil is that of the Sea Wolf, chosen from the Kraken hunting islanders of the south. His men are dark of skin and temperament. They go to war in armored transports and assault craft, their swift claw outriders ensuring they reach the foe as an unstoppable tide. Engir has led many successful quests across the Sea of Stars. The Great Company of Eric Morkai is the Sons of Morkai, named after the wolf god long before he took the sigil of the two-headed beast. Eric Morkai has always been grim and stern of aspect. His company has a great many wolf scouts, fellow veterans who appreciate their master's tactical demeanor and no-nonsense approach. Eric was elected more for his terrifying effective methods and his personality. He invariably solves the problems that come his way with swift and bloody acts of violence. The great company of Gunnar Redmoon are the Red Moons. The legend of the Wolf of the Red Moon is a skeletal beast that prowls the seven hells, devouring the bodies of the unworthy and yet never growing fat. The Wolf Lord who bears it as his personal symbol, Gunnar Redmoon, is as broad as a menhire and as boastful as a bard, a roaring bear of a man. Gunnar favors his long fangs, veterans who possess of a similar appetite for violence and feasting alike. The great company of Logan Grimnar is the champions of Fenris. They are fanatically loyal to their charismatic and cunning leader. Each warrior is extremely proud of his link to the supreme lord of the chapter, and constantly vies with his peers for the old wolf's favor. Logan Grimnar firmly believes that a battle can be carried by a few heroes in the right place at the right time. The great company of Harold Deathwood are the Deathwoods. He takes the symbol of the ravening jaw, an icon of the wolf times, when Mordecai will eat the sun and the eternal night will shroud the stars. Harold himself rides to war upon Icetooth, a great gray thunder wolf. He is the chapter's foremost hunter, for his senses are so sharp he can smell fear. Harold's great company includes a host of lupin beasts, be they flesh and blood or cybernetic constructs. The great company of Bjorn Stormwolf are the Stormwolves. He is a rooty mountain of muscle and bellowing impatience. He has taken the Thunderwolf as his symbol, for he too is a creature of ferociousness over stealth. When the Stormwolves go to war, they field many heavy weapons, bikes and vindicators, for they rejoice in the din of battle more than any other company. The great company of Egil Ironwolf are the Iron Wolves. He is a cog-toothed brute made more of metal than flesh. His great company is filled with metallic beasts of war. The armored assault of Egil's company is famous throughout the Imperium, typified by the roaring packs of vehicles that cut off the prey's escape routes, while Egil's heavy armored tanks deliver the fatal blow. The great company of Crom Dragongaze are the Drake Slayers. He has a presence of will so strong that his fiercely loyal wolf guard say only the mythical Sunwolf has a hope of staring him down. Crom loves taking part in all kinds of contests, from the trial of the Bladed Eye to the rivalries he fosters within the great company and without. The great company of Ragnar Blackmane are the Blackmanes, perhaps the most talented wolf lord of all. Ragnar Blackmane's sheer ferociousness is the stuff of legend. Though he is comparatively young, he is without doubt a warrior born. Ragnar frequently has the honor of leading the Space Wolves' planetary invasions, for his packs are the undisputed masters of drop-pod assaults. The great company of Sven Bloodhowl are the Fire Howlers. These warriors tattoo themselves not only with their volcanic icon, the Fire Breather, but also with runes and scenes from their own sagas. Sven himself is tattooed from head to toe, yet still he requires more room, for his kin prefer to win their victories in the glory of close combat. The death company of Sharl Grimblood are the Grimbloods. In Fenrisian myth, the Firewolf burns hot without being consumed. Some whisper Sharl Grimblood bears a gift from his sigil, that he could read the future in the fires of war. True or not, his company uses many flamer weapons, exulting in the smell of cooked flesh. And those were 40 facts on the Space Wolves' great companies. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to share it with your friends on Facebook or Reddit. If you share our videos on Reddit, thank you so much. All the people over at Reddit are giving us a lot of love, so thank you for all those sharing and appreciating the videos. Now this is a short video. I want to make a longer great companies video, but like I've told you a couple videos back, I'm creating a pretty long sagas video on the Space Wolves with a little bit more editing than normal, so that's taking me a while. It's like an hour-long video, so you guys are going to see smaller videos for the meantime, but really I'm just building up images and stuff and animations for this big Space Wolf saga video that I'm creating. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions for other topics of Warhammer 40K, please comment down below. And thanks for everything, guys. See you tomorrow. This is Gersh1 with One Mind Syndicate signing out.
Oh, if you could put my freedom back.